All right, welcome everyone. Ready for another deep dive.
Yeah, looking forward to this one.
Today we're diving into something pretty amazing. The world of immersive technology and how it's changing education. Specifically, this partnership between Eon Reality and Ozasia Solutions in India.
Huge potential here, I think.
Massive.
Yeah.
We're talking skill development, K-12, even competitive exams, the whole shebang. Get ready because we're about to explore a world where classrooms transform into virtual labs and those boring old textbooks, well, they suddenly come to life.
Sounds pretty wild.
Before we get into the nitty-gritty, though, could you give us a quick intro to the main players here? Eon Reality and Ozasia Solutions, who are they and what do they bring to this partnership?
So Eon Reality, they're kind of the big guns, the global leaders in virtual and augmented reality, for both education and training.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
They've got this platform, Eon XR. It's pretty incredible, actually. It's like a toolbox for creating immersive learning experiences, all sorts of stuff, virtual labs, simulations, 3D models, interactive training scenarios.
So like teachers, even companies, they can actually build this stuff themselves.
Yeah, and the coolest part is you don't even need to be a coding whiz to use it.
Wow. Okay, so Eon Reality provides the tech, the tools. What about Ozasia Solutions? Where do they fit in?
They're the ones making it all happen in India. You see, Ozasia, they're a big deal in the Indian ed tech market. They're all about distributing and implementing these solutions. They connect the dots, so to speak, between tech companies like Eon Reality and the schools, colleges, all those institutions that actually need this tech.
Gotcha. And I guess it makes sense that they target India, right? I mean, it's a massive market, and the government is really pushing for a digital revolution in education.
Absolutely, a perfect storm, really.
But let's get down to the brass tacks here. What are the specific challenges, hurdles that this partnership is trying to tackle in Indian education?
One of the biggest ones is definitely the skills gap, the difference between what's traditionally taught in schools and what employers actually need.
Makes sense.
You see, EO and XR can create these super realistic, hands-on training simulations, but in a safe virtual environment. Imagine you're learning to, I don't know, repair an aircraft engine, but instead of just reading about it in a textbook, you're actually doing it virtually, taking it apart, putting it back together, troubleshooting problems, all in the platform.
Whoa, that's pretty incredible. So it's not just about skills, right? What about those younger students, the K-12 crowd? How does this partnership plan to change things for them?
Think rote learning, right? Hours spent memorizing facts and figures.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Exactly. And this partnership aims to change all that. Imagine history coming to life. Instead of just reading about ancient Rome, students can actually walk through a 3D reconstruction, explore it. Or in biology, forget those smelly, formaldehyde-soaked frogs. Dissect a virtual one.
No mess. That's awesome. And I remember they were working with NSERT to do this, right? Just to remind me, what does NSERT do?
So NSERT, that's the National Council of Educational Research and Training. They're the folks who set the curriculum for schools all across India.
Right.
By teaming up with them, Eon Reality and Ozasia Solutions, they can bring these incredible immersive experiences to millions and millions of students. And, they're also supporting multiple regional languages.
Oh, that's important. Makes it accessible to everyone. So we've got skills, K-12. What about the higher education scene? What role does Eon XR play there with universities?
Well, universities are feeling the pressure to offer those hybrid learning models, a mix of online and in-person learning. And Eon XR can really help with that.
How so?
Think virtual labs for those science and engineering courses. You can have interactive modules for super complicated subjects or even simulations like in healthcare. Imagine a student practicing a surgical procedure in a virtual world. No risk, all the learning.
I'm seeing a pattern here, a lot of potential for ENXR. But let's talk about Ozasia Solutions for a minute. How do they actually benefit from this partnership? What's in it for them?
Great question. For Ozasia, this partnership means they've got this cutting-edge, incredibly flexible platform to offer their clients. And remember, Eon XR isn't limited to just one specific type of education.
Right.
So Ozasia can create solutions for skill development centers, K-12 schools, universities, even businesses that want to train their employees. It makes them a one-stop shop for immersive learning, and that market, it's exploding.
Smart move on their part.
Yeah.
But it's more than just technology, isn't it? This partnership, it seems like it's really about creating opportunities, connecting those students with, well, the real world, the workforce.
Absolutely. That's why they're also working with the Confederation of Indian Industry, CII.
Okay, what do they do?
They make sure the skills being taught actually line up with what businesses need. No point in teaching skills nobody's looking for.
Yeah, makes sense.
So they're developing very specific training modules, the ones for in-demand jobs, and they're creating these pathways to help certified students connect with employers.
Wow, it's like a whole ecosystem, so much going on. But hey, let's take a second to recap. Eon Reality provides the tech, that powerful Eon XR platform. Ozasia Solutions, they're the bridge, the implementers. They get this tech into the hands of the Indian education system. And together, they're tackling some major challenges, that skills gap, the dreaded rote learning, and they're opening up opportunities for students that, well, just didn't exist before.
It's a pretty bold vision, and it could change the face of education in India. And who knows, it might even inspire other countries to do something similar. Makes you think, could this be a model for solving those big global education problems everyone keeps talking about?
Now that's a question worth pondering. This deep dive, wow, really giving us a lot to think about. But hey, that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah, time flies.
Be sure to join us next time for another fascinating deep dive. See ya then.